Good evening, welcome to Q's. This is the team knockout final. Carlton versus the Leighton. So it's League 1 winners versus League 2 winners. I'm now joined in the box by a man who's hit a few balls in his time, Mr. Lee Clough. Welcome, Lee.
Evening, everyone.
So it's Josh Guy, Carlton at the table.
Oh, he's played that pretty nice. On yellows, is he? Yeah.
Yeah. So Leighton have a one frame start due to being in a lower division, and that's throughout the cup games. Just got the one to the left of the yellow, to the centre.
Yeah,
Is he looking at playing that off the red?
Yeah, well, I was thinking if he takes that now, it's difficult. I don't know if he can land on this one by the black. No, he's not trying to. I don't think he's hit it way too hard. I must have ironed the table well. Now then, if he can get to the yellow top right, that might be his best option, but no. And he's as normally is the case, when you over it one, you under it the next. So I think he's going to be on a wing and a prayer now, unless he can see a decent safety. The two reds on the left obviously make it difficult for the Leighton player.
Yeah, he's got a good white.
I think we're going to see a safety now.
Mr. Williams at the table for Leighton. Yeah, he's looking at playing yellow off red here.
Yeah, unfortunately with that last shot he's only developed the black for Josh. He hasn't really developed his reds at all. It's a great shot from Josh. Good vision there on the big man.
It's just run a touch too far, the white. He'd have liked it to have a roll less, and it'd have been nicely on that yellow to the top corner. He has got the double.
Can't really see what angle he's got though for getting on his last ball. He's found that as well. So I think he's going to have to pull another rabbit out of a top hat here.
Yeah, the knuckle of the middle bag is in his way for the across the table. He's having a look at it. Might have to play it with a touch of right hand side.
Don't know if the yellow actually goes past the red or not. Oh, it's a good effort. It's a good effort, but
Phil's still got the two problem balls on this left hand side cushion.
yeah.
going to flick off this red, is he? And
Well, I don't
push
know.
the yellow towards the cushion.
The two reds by the black, if you can get close to them, you could get a really tight snooker in there, which may be your best option because that yellow's close to a pocket, so you don't want to leave him anything too easy. But you might have to pot one or two balls to get there. That's the problem. Could be going all out attack, I suppose. Could be trying to leave an angle to get into them. If he just, I was going to say, if he just stunned back off the ball in the middle. And he's obviously trying to lay the snooker, but he did. The better angle there was if the white was kind of in line with the front ball marker on the racking spot. 'Cause if you could hit the bottom red and get tight behind the other red, you're probably going to cover the one cushion escape off the bottom cushion with the red you're hitting as well. So it would have made it very difficult to hit. I've got a funny feeling there he wasn't going to go game, but because he played the last shot not so good, he's decided to go game after all.
And he's still not in an ideal position
Yeah.
to lay the snooker. And he hasn't got an easy pot.
I think he's got to lay the snooker now.
It's going to be very delicate though from that angle.
Might just have to play it a bit more basic, just bounce one of the reds out, make sure you get the snooker, hope he doesn't pot it, and then you should get a go. Just got to make sure you get the snooker, don't try anything too difficult and leave him the yellow. It's like take your medicine time, I think.
He could just flick off the red and send the white up to the up towards the top left corner.
Yeah.
You know, which is not, it's not going to leave him the cutback. It's going to leave him. He won't have the angle to pot into the bottom.
He'd have to get the he would have to get the white right up to the top rail,
Yeah.
I think, to not leave the cut. No, here we go. He's took a chance there. Has he got the snooker? I think he has. Yep, total's been called, so you might see the cue in the area.
Okay.
What's he seeing here?
Bit of cocktail action.
Surely the black's in the way.
Yeah.
Right, Phil. I'm going to try and get the black off the cushion as well here. With at least one of them reds. Oh. No, I think he's a bit. I think he just thought he was guaranteed there to flick the black out as well. He's put himself under a bit of pressure now with his pot. Oh, and he's missed it. But he's kind of got away with it. Well, this cuts, I think, but it's super thin, and the white's going to do a fair bit of travelling.
think the cut may be the best option into the middle, because if he tries to go along to the top, he'll be queuing right over the red. Yeah, he can get his hand on the table for the cut.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, you don't like it. I think it's that thin. I don't think you'd go in off, but just not sure how he's going to get on the black. I mean, if it is thin enough where you can hit the top cushion, side cushion, and kiss that red over the middle, that would be lovely. But I'm just not sure that's on.
That would be the dream shot.
Yeah, that would be the dream shot. Yeah, that'd be the Sean Long in his pomp shot back in the 90s.
Yeah, only in my head. Now he decided to go long.
I think he's tried to leave a tough first shot, but it's not come out. So I'd be looking at trying to pop this red over the hole, over the corner, come up to just past the middle, sort of up towards the yellow area, and then pop the red over the middle and try and bump the black down the cushion, and you should be on the red in the middle of the table. It's got to go. That might be just far enough. I'm not sure if it is.
Looks very straight.
Even if you can go cushion first and kick the back of the red, the white should then go into the black, and you should be on the ball in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
That's not come out great. So I think it's going to have to be long pop, screw back a few inches and take the double on. I felt like he didn't really hit that with any conviction.
It's all about the way to this now.
If anyone's just tuned in, this is the Tuesday Blackpool Fylde Tuesday League team knockout final between Carlton Globetrotters, who won the first division, and Leighton Institute, who won the second division. And as the rules currently stand, you do get one frame start if you're a second division team, so that's why that one's on the board at the moment. Josh trying to level things up for the Carlton. That's a nice pot. This is a tough black. A very tough black.
Not much tougher than the yellow.
Oh. Now then. You can't really pot that red in the middle from there. So it's cross double, or maybe off the red to pot the red over the hole and hope you land on the other red. If you hit the right hand half of the red near the middle pocket, you could send the white up and knock that in. Oh, but he's played the cross double to perfection, and he's even developed the black a little bit, so it's unmissable.
That was a great shot.
Very good shot there from Phil. So it looks like Leighton are going to take a 2-frame lead. And not the start Carlton were hoping for. But the start Leighton would have been hoping for. Phil, one of the Leighton's stronger players, so they would have been looking for him to win his frame for sure. So, big decision for the Carlton captain now. I think they've got to go pretty strong. And it looks like they have gone strong. Looks like Tommy's on. Tommy Eves from Fleetwood. Arguably the best player in the team.
Yeah, he didn't do a lot wrong there, Josh.
No, he had a chance of a finish.
Evening, Nathan.
Evening, Nath.
I crushed Tommy on the stream table. Evening, Malcolm. I don't think he's ever got over that.
Unfortunately, we ran out of tape on that match, though, so we didn't get to see it all.
It is only on a 12-hour recording loop.
Yeah, I know.
Got the first half of the match in though.
Yeah, well, that's something, isn't it? If anyone's got any questions for the Dream Stream team, just fire away. Doesn't have to be pool related, we're pretty open.
No marriage guidance though.
No, definitely not. I'm not the man for the job there.
So, Tommy and Mark.
Who have we got on? Oh, Leighton have gone for it as well, so this is probably Leighton's best player, Mark Sterling. Won our Friday flyer last week. Took a few scalps on the way, good player. So if it was Carlton's pick, I'm quite surprised they've put Mark on.
Last ball rolling.
Yeah, they didn't split great, but we got a ball.
Something for you, that.
Hello GMT Pointing Specialist Limited. I am not playing much at the moment. No, I'm not playing at all. I've not played competitively for nearly 18 months now, so I'm just a table brusher these days, that's about it.
Hi Greg, yes, Josh has played the first frame.
So Tommy having a do at Reds. Just overrun that a bit. This table looks like it's running really well. No, Greg, he didn't win. He plays for the Carlton.
And again, he's had to reroute Tommy.
Can't really tell from here if any of them Reds go in either middle. He never had any bottle to lose, Greg, to be fair.
I think the top one of the two Reds, nearest the middle, goes to the left centre, then frees up the other one.
Yeah, well, I think he's looking at screwing into the black here then possibly, which would leave him nicely on it with a full contact. Shouldn't have any problem getting into the white. Yeah, there we go. Nice shot. He wants a little bit of angle here. He doesn't want the white to stick on top of the red. Just wants the white to track away a little bit from the red. He doesn't want it straight either. Oh, foul there. Yep, the ref hasn't spotted it. The ref didn't spot it. Tommy moved the yellow with his cue. 100%. And Matt didn't see it. Now, did Tommy notice it or not? I'd like to hope he didn't notice it. But when you've normally moved a ball with your cue, you normally feel it. Wow, a bit of controversy there, which gets Carlton back in the game. Fuck. Oh, sorry, apologies. I'm dumbstruck. I'm absolutely dumbstruck. I can't believe Matt didn't see it, and I can't believe that Tommy wouldn't have felt that. But I suppose you just got to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he didn't realise. But yeah, that's a sickener for the Leighton.
Drama.
I like it, Daz, I like it. The crucible. Wow.
So, you know, arguably, should have been 3-0, really.
Well, he'd have certainly had a good chance, wouldn't there? There was only one ball on a cushion. Mark's a good player. He'd have brought that ball out and cleared up. But I mean, he may not have got him, but
it was 80%, weren't it?
Yeah. I mean, if Leighton have picked second there, then for me that's a bad captain's decision when they're putting Tommy on, because you may not get a shot, and that's pretty much what happened. Well, that is what happened. He broke cleared. Now, he should have got a shot, but he didn't. So, but on the other hand, if Leighton was picking the first player there, then Jared's obviously thought, I'm going to have to put someone strong on. I don't want to go 3-0 down.
Adam Gert, the captain.
Is it Adam, is it?
It's Adam,
okay.
Yes.
I wish I'd not seen that. That's left a bit of a sour taste, that.
Obviously, we're not here to intervene. We're just here to show the footage, so...
Exactly. I'm not sure how well it'd have gone down if we start banging on the window shouting foul.
Yeah, probably not very well.
No.
It'll be Leanne going on now. Leanne Hudson.
Okay. So next up we've got Leanne Hudson for the Leighton and Jeff Worthington.
Yeah, he's in the arena, so I'm guessing it's Jeff.
Jeff for Carlton. I didn't personally see the foul.
Yeah. I wish I hadn't, to be honest. Have I gone past it? I can't tell on that picture, that's crystal clear and bigger. Definitely moved 100%.
So Carlton win the leg.
And it was Leighton's pick this time, so this is probably who I would have put on last frame once they picked Tommy, but looks like they've decided just to go for it. But if you're 2-1 down and you've still got Mark left to play and Warren, then that's a lot stronger of a position, but it's one frame pool, anything can happen, you never know.
And it generally does.
Them centre balls did not move whatsoever. Jeff's gone all out attack there, trying to get into them.
He's brought his 2 reds out. 8 ball will go to the right centre, I think. Definitely doesn't go to the corner.
I think Leanne's about to move the ball that she shouldn't be moving. So that's pretty much all that's stopping him from clearing up at the next visit. Yeah, that's the one I'd like her to go for. Try and cut this over the top corner pocket just to buy a bit more time. That'll do.
I think Jeff thinks there's enough room to squeeze that red in.
Can certainly get behind it, that's for sure. In it goes, so Jeff's not hanging about.
Yeah, I mean, that'll do him. He has got the one...
I think that's actually better for him by
Yeah.
accident, because he might have made a hash of the next shot. If the cannon didn't come out well, he could have left himself in trouble. If she can get through to the right hand red of the the right hand yellow out of them three, she might be able to get this over the pocket.
And I think that's what she's looking at, and that's what she's playing.
She's knocked it in, so she must have seen the finish maybe. Maybe double this yellow across to the corner pocket now, the one in the middle of the table. No, I think she's going for the pot in the middle. That's a bit unlucky. Not a bad white. Well, I'm not really sure what she's going to do. I mean, the skill shot's on, but I don't know whether Leanne would have seen that. She's in a tough position here. Full length double maybe, is it?
Oh, it's the cutback.
Well, I think he'll definitely be going next visit. As long as that black goes in the middle, like Sean said earlier. It's really difficult to tell off the screen if it does.
You spend as many hours in this box as me. You seem to...
You know your angles, don't you? Okay, that may buy a bit more time. But Jeff could actually kick the red over towards the other red and get the black out here if he wishes to.
Cushion onto the yellow.
Yeah, or even just thin onto the yellow. Cushion first is the best option.
You're stretching for this one?
No, just playing it coy. Obviously realises he's in a strong position. Don't want to do anything silly.
So Leanne's going for the double here. That's a good effort.
Oh,
It's
nice,
a great
but
effort.
it's a little bit unlucky.
Could have come out a bit better, that. It was a good shot.
a little containing shot, to be fair. Jeff just going to tuck her up behind her own yellow, or is he going to
I think he has to. I don't
go?
think he's got a lot of options.
No, yeah, he could go, but it's risky,
yeah,
isn't it?
It is. He's going.
He's off. He's off.
You'd like to be on at this shot, wouldn't you? Well, he's on it at distance.
Well, he should be. If you stun this in, you should be kicking the red out from its position, and you'd have to be unlucky not to be on the red over the top bag, even if you're not on this one. But again, does the black go? I'm guessing if he's happy to keep potting balls, it must go.
For that middle bag.
Wow, how fast is it running? I said it was running fast. So another chance for Leighton.
Yeah, it's a good
Nice.
shot.
Nice. I'm not sure the skill shot's on for Jeff. I'm not sure if that red's just covering the yellow over the old slightly, so maybe you can't hit it full ball.
Anything but under it, this. No, she's gone for the pot. I wasn't sure she was
Almost
just trying to. Yeah, it did look like it was going a touch wide, that. No,
Yeah.
so it's not there.
I think it hit the first red, didn't it? I wasn't sure that was on. I don't think you could hit the yellow full ball with a red, which means that you're unlikely to get the skill shot.
So he's a little bit lucky where the red ended up.
Yeah, he's
So
made
close to the
he's
eight,
made
right?
it difficult. But if she can push that red away, just flicking the black slightly, make sure red hits the cushion, and you're on this ball, and then you've basically got 3 yellows over the pocket with the black in the open. That's one option. Or she could just pot this red, go up the table for the top 2, and then drop the ball in the middle and pot the yellow below the black.
Sometimes when you've got too many options, it makes it more difficult.
Yeah. So what's she gonna do? She's got to move one of the balls here. She's got to move the yellow or pot the red, or move the red. You don't necessarily have to pot it, I suppose, but it's the only thing stopping her clearing up. Well, yeah, it goes, but why would you leave it like that? All you have to do is get this red out of the way and it's a lot easier. No, she's not doing it. Wow. Well, they still all go, but it's a lot harder.
And if you get the wrong side of that yellow, you're not definite to have a shot on the 8. If you're looking at playing that last yellow into the centre, she's gone down for it now.
I think she tried to go into it, but I mean, she must know the rules. She must know she can do anything with the first shot. Now she's in all sorts of trouble. She might just have to play the yellow into the jaw here and lay a snooker. Don't think that yellow goes. She'd look and see if it passes the red, but surely that doesn't pass that red. Or she's just going to power it round the angle to run inside. Nope. Well. I know nothing, Mr. Fylde. Wow.
Opportunity missed.
Yeah, good opportunity as well. Carlton very fortunate to be 2-all here. Very fortunate.
Desmond. Thought it could have easily been 4-0 Leighton.
Oh, easily. Well, yeah, if the ref spots the foul, Mark's got 2 with routine finish, and then I think it was just Leanne's lack of experience there that, you know, she could have made that finish really easy and didn't, and then messed it up.
So next up for Leighton, we've got Lee Savage and
Lily's brother.
yeah, and Lee Beavers for Carlton, I think. Yeah, so the Battle of the Lees. Savage and Beavers.
Lily versus the Fishman.
Well, so we've had a Manuel impersonation and accused several very clever Malcolm. When is Basil Fawlty showing up?
Don't mention the war, Malcolm. So, can Lee Savage put Lee Beavers in his place?
Yes.
Did you see what I did there?
I saw what you did there.
God only knows. He's hoping to give him a good battering. He's hoping he don't produce a load of Pollocks on the table. You want to step in with any, Sean?
No.
Leaving them all to me.
I'll leave all the fish puns to you.
Cheers, buddy.
That's what you're in here for.
Cheers, Duff. I'm not planning on quitting the day job just yet. Unless Mo comes in twice a week. And we're back.
And it's not Lee Savage.
Have we been told Duff information?
We have been given the wrong name.
So we've got Warren Smith.
Wazza.
Been around a long time, Warren. Used to play in the old Riley's days 20 years ago. Natalie Madden's saying hello, but I'm not sure how she's got time. She's supposed to be cooking the food and getting down here with it, so step away from the laptop now and get back in the kitchen.
Good shout, that Lee. Good shout.
Give her an inch, mate. She'll take a mile. You know what she's like. So Waz going with a cut break.
Watch the windows.
That black ball's tracking. No prizes for potting it though.
So he's made a yellow?
He's made a yellow, and, well, unfortunately the black is not in a pretty position.
And that's replying 2 minutes later, so that means she's still not cooking.
No. Unless you're balancing the laptop on the oven, you're out of order.
I believe you've had no lunch, Liz. You've not provided you with any lunch today.
Exactly, mate. I've been
You've had to fend for yourself.
grafting all day. Message you, where's my lunch now? It's getting late, I'm starving. Oh, I've just had a little kip, she says. I'm not going to have time to bring it down. I had to go to Pound Bakery and get myself a cheap sandwich. They had nothing left either. Starving I am, wasting away.
Still commenting.
Still
no end to
I don't know how she's got time.
Hope she's not burning anything.
Well, no comment on that, Sean. I'll get in trouble.
I mean, I've been with Michelle for 19 years today actually. It's our anniversary.
You'd have only got 20 for murder,
I
mate.
know, I'm used to burnt food. Aren't we, Tom?
Yeah.
Got my lad in the box here with me. He can vouch for the burnt food.
Yeah.
She burnt boiled eggs once, didn't she?
Yeah, she can burn anything.
I cook for myself now.
Tom's 15, he's now self-sufficient.
Sick of burnt food.
What's that white here? Yeah, he's okay.
I can't keep potting balls, surely.
He's just cleared all the traffic round from these yellows though. No, see the one on the left cushion needed to be pushed further to the pocket, to the corner. Does not want to be going away from that corner pocket. That's going to be his ball to run into the 8.
So he's still attacking. So, what's the plan? I mean, it's left the white on the cushion, so it's a bit more awkward, but he maybe could have gone into the black off this shot if he hadn't left the white tricky. Not sure it's on now.
No, I think the best he could get it now is tracking up the centre of the table. I don't think...
I think he'd have to get a bit of side on it if he wants to go near that black, which makes it a lot more difficult. Is he going to just cover the pocket? Maybe. No, he's still attackman. So here we go. Ball down the rail, send the white in. Preferably hope you don't pot the red, because you could plant the red in and not be on the black. You wouldn't thought that was used to be a fudger back in the day, would you?
No.
Very attacking finish this. And I feel it's a frame late and need to win as well. So here we go. A little bit of running side on this. If you miss the pot, hope you don't bring the black out.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Oh, that's a great shot, and I think he's on it. I think he's just on it as well. Phenomenal. I think he's going to be able to just get through to it.
Yeah, well, he's down on it, so he must be able to.
That's a classy finish from Warren there, rolling back the years.
That's a great finish.
It's like 2001 in Riley's all over again. Well, I think we've got a contender for dish of the night anyway. And more importantly, the 3-2, I think, felt like it's a frame they really needed to win.
It was a great finish. Not sure who we've got up next. So we've got Lee Savage for Leighton Institute. Still waiting for the Carlton player. Rob Myerscough for the Carlton. Lee Savage already had a practice at the lag. Practice makes perfect, so Leighton to break. Cut break. 8 tracking up to the top left corner. So he's made a red off the break. Wave to the camera. Yeah, he wasn't playing the pot then, just leaving the red over the bag. Good return that by Rob.
What have I missed?
So a red off the break by Lee, and then he's just put that one over the top left corner.
Okay. Looks like Lee was in a rush when he's left the house and forgot to take the marigolds off.
Yeah, he's just left one on.
Yeah, he's just left one on. He didn't have time to take them both off. You're welcome to ring me if you like, but my phone's on silent. And I might have an idea who you are as well.
I think it was aimed at Lee Savage. The phone call.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But he's welcome to ring you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, ring away. Yeah.
So good chance here for Rob.
He's just gone a little bit too far there, hasn't he? Or not far enough, whichever one he was playing for. He's obviously leaving the double on the black, I guess. unless he fancies punching this one in now and running into black, but there's no need to do that really. Careful queuing over that yellow rob. I should have realised you meant Lee Savage. I'm probably the third most important Lee in the room tonight. What's happened to the camera there?
He did run into the 8 ball and put it in a much worse position.
Yeah, that's why.
What's happened to the camera is the constant banging of this door, people keep popping their head round, has made the camera move slightly.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
I'm going to go
So it just
and
lost focus a little bit.
yeah,
there,
I'm just going to go and sort it after this frame because my OCD's kicking in now and it's not quite level. Well, he's got the angle here.
Well, yeah, and obviously it doesn't matter if he knocks the red in either at Black Bull Rules, as long as he pots his yellow. So he's going to be trying to get the white up into that corner. That's kind of like your target line, aim for the red over the pocket. No, not got into the white enough there. He's played himself into a bit of trouble. Never try and move a ball if you don't have to, because things like that can go wrong.
So he's playing off one cushion into the opposite corner.
If he gets it over the bag, puts a little bit of pressure on. But this is a very good chance for Lee. Ideally he wants to be right behind this ball on the right hand cushion next shot, and then it's pretty straightforward from there. It'll just be plot, plot, plot. That's kind of where you want it. Well, he's gone down the table first. That works. Leave that one till last now. So he's probably looking at bottom right, bottom left, middle, and then try and leave yourself close to that red on the cushion. So you just got to drop it in with a black waiting for you.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be too straight on this.
But you do want to be pretty straight on the next ball. He probably would have liked the white a bit further from the cushion, but he's left the right angle. Ooh. That used all the bin. So you just got to make sure of this ball now. Just don't hit it too firm. Give it every chance to fall in. This is a massive.
Playing up to the crowd a bit there.
Let's hope it's not a bit premature. Oh my god. Well,
I know.
he hit that firmer than he needed to, but it went in. That's the most important things. Doesn't say how in the record books, it just says who.
That's 4-2 Leighton.
Leighton in a strong position now. Just need one more frame to be guaranteed at least an 8-ball shootout. Okay, we're back. Next up for the Carlton is Andy Johnson, and for the Leighton, I've been informed it's Darren Parkinson. Darren's been around he's been in and out the pool league for a while. I think he's been away for a little while, and Leighton have talked him into playing again. Andy used to play all his pool in the Preston League, but he's lived in Blackpool for last 3 years or something. Looks like that lag was nearest to the bolt line, not the top cush. Darren takes it. Darren used to play pool in the Blackpool League with his brother Gaz, Daz and Gaz.
Yeah.
He had a sister called Shaz. I don't know whether that's true or not, but
No, me neither.
I thought maybe that was the theme of the children's names. And the dad was called Baz,
Maybe.
and the mum was Kaz. There you go.
A big plus to Spaz.
Yes, that last statement was the truest statement out of all them. So nothing in, not a bad split, but again Black's tied up. How brave is Andy feeling? Could go for the yellow in the middle, and yellows are on. Not easy, but they're on.
So this is the last singles match.
And hopefully the food will be arriving soon, so it'll be a good time to take a little break. We've got a bit of chili con carne on the menu tonight with rice. I think he's eyeing the yellow up in the middle. Not an easy first shot, but if he gets it, he's going to be in control. The yellow below the black's a small problem, but there's two other yellows by to disturb that. So I think he has got a chance. No, he's decided against going for the tricky one first. Probably missed it because he was loading up with side, which obviously makes the pot a lot trickier. But not a lot to go at for reds really. Two bad reds, and the black doesn't go. another chance for Andy here. If he wants to have a crack. He's now got a yellow up towards Bull, which is good opportunity to get on that awkward yellow. So we can pop this, drop this yellow in bottom right here now and try and flick that red away from the yellow, or just kick the yellow away full stop. Like so. That's a little bit unfortunate. If he's not on the ball down here, can't really tell. I don't think you can see the yellow at the top end of the table. You can possibly see the yellow behind the black, but might be a good shot to not going off. The chef's just arrived, so I might have to leave you in a minute and go and feed me face.
Yeah, it's shot there.
He's kind of in between, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
He wanted to really run right through to the cushion, or be short of that. He's kind of left himself in no man's land, really. You can cut the shallow in the middle. If he can drop it in, he might be able to get the white. If it doesn't hit any traffic, just go towards the top cushion so he's got the tricky yellow into the middle next. Oh, he's not, he was on it, but he's not quite potted it. He's left it hanging. So a tough chance on reds for Darren. It was on the right line, but he's not hit it hard enough.
Yeah, which now left him a tough decision.
Oh, good pot. Good pot. So, are we going now top left, in or over? I think you've got to, haven't you?
Yeah, I think that's his only option.
Top left, right middle, and then ball down the rail. But don't get ahead of ourselves. Tough shot this. Still in the frame if he gets the bag. Nah, he played the pace right, but he's hit it far too thick. So good chance for Andy here to get it back to 4-3. Does this go straight, or has it got to be cushion first and then just flick the red? No, it went in straight. So it looks like a done deal now. It's hard to see how this one's going to go wrong for Andy. Stun this one in and then plot the yellow in for a straight black.
Yeah, straightforward now from here.
Globetrotters are living up to the name tonight. They've got Andy, who hails from Preston, and a few Fleetwood lads in the team.
Yeah, it's perfect. So, all to play for in the doubles now, 4-3. Could we be heading for a black ball shootout?
I hope so.
I think Leighton Institute defeated QZ in a black ball shootout in the semis.
Yeah,
So
they did.
they've got recent form in that sphere. So we'll just have a short 5-minute break now for food. We'll be back shortly.
Welcome back, guys. Starting the doubles now. Carlton are 4-3 down. Joined by Burge.
Alright.
How we doing, Burge?
Alright, mate, rolling
We
back
good?
the years, me and you, innit?
Rolling back the years, mate.
Back to the race days.
We've got Tommy and Lee against, is it Phil Williams, is it? And
Phil
Was.
Williams, yeah.
Phil Williams and Was, so pretty good matchup this. Two of their strongest players. I'd probably say two of our strongest players, if not the two strongest players, so must win frame for the Carlton in my opinion.
It's Tommy and Lee.
Tommy and Lee. I actually don't know who won the lag. Looks like Leighton won the lag. Phil's breaking.
Phil's not a bad player, steady.
Yeah.
More of a snooker player, I think.
Is it them nice? I think it's dry though. Oh, is a sweet one at the end? It's a dry break.
Drymans.
I think these reds are all on.
So Reds.
I think the yellows are possible. I think that red at the bottom right possibly does go and the yellow doesn't. So for me, that's more of a reason to take the reds, isn't it? But they might be inclined to take yellows.
I'll save the red over the right middle till second last.
Yeah, I think so. And not try and screw through the gap or just punch out. Yeah, they are going reds. I think that's the easier route, just about. These two have been very steady for us all season in the doubles. They don't often make a mistake between them. They've quite often shout at each other in the middle of the finish because they get on each other's nerves where to leave the white, so they've now trained themselves not to speak to each other, which is really funny to watch.
Fleetwood's best.
Fleetwood's best. I mean, there's possibly an argument to take this one down long now and guaranteeing yourself a shot on the red. That's awkward at the bottom right. What are you saying about that, Burge?
What, down to the bottom right?
Yeah, play that long now. You're guaranteed to be on the red next to the yellow and just open that area up. You only need to punch out a little bit. Or you're taking the tough red now. Yes.
I suppose you can get the black out.
Yeah,
right?
just
Nudge it a
nudge
little
through. Just push through. You don't need to hit it hard. Yeah, perfect. It's a great shot.
Yeah,
This should be over. It really should. It's just dot to dot now.
actually, he's got to work out which way to go.
Yeah, I'll be leaving one in the centre of the table till last, or the one over the bottom left. Yeah, probably going to be leaving the one over the bottom left till last just to flow it in and come back up for the black, so nothing silly now. One to the middle, when you got options of top left or top right, depending on which way they prefer. Just want
Top left in it, surely.
Yeah.
This one top left, top right, come down.
Yeah, what comes round the side? Well, looks like he's jacking up to come down now. I don't think that's the worst.
Surely you leave the bottom one till last.
You would leave the bottom one, but
Black's
maybe they're a bit concerned about the angle. No, they are going up and then down. Not a massive fan of that shot. I think I'm going to have to go definitely top left now.
Yeah, just done it through the gap.
Yeah.
Leave yourself a slight angle, maybe just done it off the side cushion.
Yeah,
behind
that's
the two
that's definitely the way I'd be going, 100%. He's told him where to leave it. He's touched the table. Hopefully we're not getting told off for that. But that's definitely the way to go. Top left, top right, off the side cushion. Float the bottom red in. Perfect on the black. 4-all, let's go.
Barring any disastrous mistakes.
Yeah, there's just called the finish we've just said. Just cue this nice now, Beeves.
Is it that a bit pacey for me?
It is. It's a little bit more of an angle they'd like, but Tommy's a sneaker player. You can grab this white, get right deep into it.
Do you risk that? Or do you just
Just
drop
drop it in and
leave it
float.
alone?
Yeah, I think that's possibly the way as well.
Basically, like about coming off side cushion,
Yeah, you probably lose the white potentially going off side cushion, don't you? Just flow it in.
It's over the back, innit? The bottom one.
Yeah, it is. It's got a little bit of an angle, hasn't it? They're obviously thinking that they'd like to be as good on it as possible to make sure no mistakes, but should be
Leave the white
straightforward.
anywhere near where it is now, really.
Oh,
That's
that's
risky.
a silly shot, that.
You've got to flick off the yellow as well.
Don't understand why he's played like that at all. It's so unnecessary.
Can you
Beaver's going to chuck this in with a load of right hand side to check the white up.
and miss?
Played it dreadfully. Absolutely dreadfully.
No need for that from
I
Tony.
don't understand why they played that shot at all.
Just drop it, leave yourself sharp. Going mental, potentially losing the white.
So silly.
That's a
unnecessary.
I'll tell you what, that's a snooker player
Mm.
shot.
Just wants to be perfect, and like you say, they ran out of position the shot before. Just give yourself a longer shot. They're both ridiculous potters. It's just so unnecessary. I just don't see how these go wrong, Burge.
I can't see these not going in, mate.
No, it's 8 balls, isn't it? But
Yeah.
how on earth can this go wrong?
And even if just get 2, you
Well,
don't need it. But
I'm absolutely baffled in playing a snooker here. Why on
Yeah.
earth would you even risk someone
Yeah.
like Tommy coming off the cushion to play this?
I'll be coming off the jaws here.
Yeah, it's
Jaws
going to
on
have to be
bottom
4. Yeah, they've got no choice, have they?
I'm going jaws bottom right, coming across, potting it automatically on the black.
I
Come
can't.
off the jaws and you hit that red.
Yeah, it's just most of the time when you play that shot, the white does seem to stick to the cushion, doesn't it? So you've got to try and somehow get it off the cushion a little bit to pot it. But I'm baffled why they've even considered leaving any shot. Is he thinking about going up the table, touch a left? Well, quite a bit of left hand side between the yellows.
I think the jaws is easier though. I just do.
Yeah, is that a shot that's going to be in?
Because even if it sticks to the cushion, you're going to hit the red at least.
Yeah.
So you're not
No,
giving a
I
foul
agree.
away.
I think I'm going jaws every time. But is that something that?
You got the two yellows there where the white is stuck together. It's not easy. You don't want to be giving them a foul and giving them a chance to get that out because that's your saving grace. If you do it already, you're not going to foul. I'll be jawing this.
Is this a shot that's in Tommy's locker? Does he know to play the jaw potentially?
I saw it instantly.
Snooker player.
I get these most of the time, to be fair.
Is a snooker player, isn't he?
Yeah.
This is definitely not on. There's absolutely no chance of him coming off the right cushion. Doesn't matter how you play it, it's impossible.
I can't even, other than what you said before, going up the table along the left hand side through the gap, I can't really see.
There's no other shot. There is no other shot. I mean, can you potentially come off the side cushion just before the middle bag and play the shot that I'm trying to say with a touch of left hand side? But I wouldn't want
Do you think you could come up the table through, like in between all the yellows, just miss the middle bag on the left hand side, to come back down and flick the red in? Is that on? Do you reckon? Like literally through this gap.
I don't think there's a gap between those yellows, is there? No, you can see it through the window. So he's playing the shot we originally said.
No, not played it well.
He's not played it well.
Let's give a foul away. That's going to be 5-4. That's going to be 5-3. It should be. Not easy, obviously, with one visit because you only get a free shot. But
I mean, Woz is at the table.
worrying times for Carlton now.
I think Woz has definitely got a pool brain. I think you said that Phil's a snooker player mainly, is he?
He is, yeah. Plays a lot of snooker.
If he plays a lot of snooker, he might not have the knowledge for pool, but Woz certainly does. He's been around this league for many years, probably as long before I started playing pool, I'd say. So he definitely knows how to take this finish.
I used to play
Very
with him
capable.
at the Burlington in about 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, been around for a long time, so he'll be working out the route, making sure there's nothing that can go wrong. I mean, they don't technically need to play a Karen on the two yellows because you can play the one next to the black and just come in behind him and play into the middle. But
Yeah.
I think personally, I think they will probably just take a little nudge. They've got options left, right, and centre to land on different balls. So
Personally, I'm doing what you said.
Mm.
I'm not even playing the nudge.
I don't think you need to, do you?
I'm playing the
Because
yellow to the bottom right and then playing him to the middle.
They can float into this now and potentially push yellow onto the side cushion to make it more difficult. And if you're hitting it any harder, they're not even playing it. So
I'm a huge believer in not.
So he's overhit that drastically. I don't
not
know.
even on anything,
I
you know,
don't
he's
know
on
if
the
this
flank.
goes to the middle. I think that does go past the yellow to the middle.
Is there not a side camera today? Is there a side camera?
No side camera.
today.
I've just stood up. I do think this goes to the middle left, so they're okay for now. But the angle is taking them towards the black.
It's worrying
don't-
that though, because
I don't think there's a way they can now get on these yellows
yeah, that's
easy.
what I mean. That's
They've lost the chance to break them up, and they've lost the chance to land on them easily. So
you can't really risk playing another snooker from here as well.
I mean, you could punch the yellow into the middle of the table and just stop the white behind the black and play a similar shot, but you'd definitely be leaving a much easy one cushion escape. Exactly. So I think they're still going to be forced to go for the finish here. They might be looking at a way in which they can go up the table and play the yellow off the red and try and push the red onto the bottom cushion for a bit more safety, just in case they do go wrong with these two yellows on the right.
You can tell as well that was kind of a snooker play shot as well. He's hit it harder than he
Yeah,
than
yeah.
he needed to.
He just
He
needs to
usually plays
float
with
it in.
heavier balls on the snooker
Yeah,
table, so
exactly.
he's hit it harder. Get used to the lighter balls.
I don't know if this first yellow, that the two next to each other does snip into the middle left, and he's looking at it now, and if it does, it's not easy. It's not easy, but if it goes, you are losing the white, and you are going very close to the middle right.
I think you're hitting the jaw if you play that.
Yeah, I think you are. He's playing it.
This is
So
all
this
enough
is-
in this. He's gonna hit the jaw, surely.
He could hit the jaw and go into the same pocket across the table. The
Yeah.
white could go in off the middle left here. He's going to play it dead weight though, I'd imagine.
Jaw.
Oh, I thought I called death.
He's got away with it.
He's got away with it, but
Unbelievable.
I'm more than happy with that because I genuinely believe that we can pop this ball. We're still at the table. And I also think that even if you don't get the pot,
I don't think you can come off the side cushion with those two yellows there.
no, I think you can. There's definitely enough room.
you reckon?
It's the gap between the white and the yellows. There's enough room there. I think you might be able to jack up a little. You might need to jack up a little bit.
What, you think there's a gap on this side cushion?
Oh
here?
no, I'm thinking swerving it.
Oh, swerve it. Round the two yellows on the left.
Yeah, is that harder than I'm looking?
He's coming off the right hand side cushion here.
Yeah.
Loads
Yeah.
Side. He might be checking it because he can see enough of the cushion.
Mm.
The top one of the yellows.
Either way, if they get through the gap here, they're definitely hitting the red. So maybe they feel like it's the percentage shot.
He's going to be playing this for loads of left hand side to check it. Got it.
That's a great shot.
Great shot. Oh, don't get killed.
That's a brilliant shot. Doesn't matter. Any shot of the black is brilliant.
He's better than that though.
Definitely deserve better.
Should still be getting it. What's Tommy Eve doing there?
Oh, Tommy's going to be very worried about playing the shot after what's happened already tonight.
Wow, what happened?
Yeah.
Did he miss cue or something?
He's had a shot before that's been a bit dubious, and there's been a lot of comments on the page saying
after the Tommy.
yeah.
Right.
So Tommy will be very, very, very conscious of this yellow now,
I wonder why that's why he was smiling then.
and that's why he's missed the part.
A lot of
That's
pressure
fine.
on that then if there's been a
Huge pressure. I definitely think it was an argument to not play it as hard as that, but I think he's just tried to
I
make.
need to watch that back. I don't know what happened.
See the yellow moves a bit.
Yeah, it does move.
Yeah, but Tommy's not felt anything, so it's all.
Yeah,
it's
if
very,
you don't feel it,
it's
up to the
very
referee,
easy
innit,
to
whoever's
no,
refereeing.
and that is the point. At the end of the day, it's very easy to call Tommy a cheater, and obviously Tommy plays for my team, so I'm going to defend him. But he's not hit it with the butt of his cue. He's not hit it with the tip of his cue. He's grazed. He's grazed it with.
Genuinely, from what I know of Tommy, he's not a cheater.
He's definitely not a cheater. He's a snooker player. There's massive etiquette in snooker.
He's owning up to that if he feels it.
I absolutely agree, and I think he's turned to Matt and he's gone. That was okay, wasn't it, sort of thing, because he didn't feel anything, but he knew he was bridging. But there'll be a lot out there that says he definitely.
Did he get called a foul?
He didn't get called a foul, no.
Okay.
There'll be a lot out there that will suggest that he felt it. So yeah, a little bit dubious, but one of them. That's definitely the reason why he's hit that black a little bit harder. He's just made sure the hit, hasn't he? Instead of dropping it in dead weight.
Oh, I thought the ones before should have gone, but these definitely should be going. There's pressure on it though. There is pressure.
There's pressure, definitely.
He's got to get on the one on the left now, I think.
Yeah. Would you have taken the one down the side? Would you have taken the one on the left then?
Yeah, I must say, yeah. I mean, that's the most difficult ball, so.
It is. And
I always thought never to leave the most difficult ball to a last.
yeah, and I've also been to say like never leave one to the middle if you don't have to till last. So they need to be getting on it
If he's
early.
got an angle here, I'd be stunning across, getting on it, or just rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Leaving the white pretty much on the black.
Because
spot.
you can stun across the table now and play this one long to the bottom left and not really leave an easy shot on the black. So that's definitely the way I'd be going there as well. But these really
I'm
should
not
be going.
fancying. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't want to leave the yellow into the middle on the left hand side till last, and then having to come back down the table.
No,
as well.
definitely
Think about
not.
the position as well, because you
Definitely
can't just drop it in.
You could drop it in and leave it a bit higher, but you want to be easy, don't you? You want to be straightforward. So I think they're looking at your shot, Birds, without stunning across the table potentially.
You got to be getting it out now.
And then the other two are very, very straightforward, and you can't really go wrong. But there's obviously nerves in this. Second division team in the final of the cup. Big pressure on them.
Both going for the double, aren't you?
Both going for the double, yeah.
League and cup double, both of us.
Right, so interesting.
You've got to be putting one of these to the bottom right and getting
Is
it
he a
on the
bit
left
straight
now.
on this one on the right hand side? Yeah, he's almost dead straight on the one on the right hand side. So if you're not leaving it till last, you're playing the one in the middle of the black and the yellow and coming across the table.
You've got to play the one on the left last now if he's dead straight on this. For me,
Yeah, which is really not
just be dropping that.
ideal. But it don't get me wrong, it is an easy shot, but it's the hardest way to go out of all the finishes you could have gone, and they'll know that.
Especially with the pressure as well. They've already missed a chance already. You know, Was has already missed one to that middle as well.
Looks like he's screwing this, but it might just be stunning it.
I think you might be able to force it down. You play it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's forced that angle. For me though, you're going towards behind the black here. So he's got to stun this.
You can stun this as well, yeah.
What you don't want to be doing here is leaving it high.
Correct. If you're low on the yellow,
lower,
if you're low on the yellow, you're going
low.
up the table, aren't you? So
Yeah.
you need to be leaving this short really and playing a harder yellow to give yourself an angle to go back down the table for the black.
It's not over this, you know. I'm telling you.
The only difference is it was playing the one to the middle, and I'm sure they won't mind me saying this, but I think Woz will be a little bit more reliable out of the two to play that shot.
I don't know. I think Fylde as a snooker player.
You reckon?
As a potter, yeah.
Right, okay. I don't know Phil that well, to be honest.
I'd back them both to be fair to
yeah.
pot it, but under the pressure, you don't know. Anyone can miss anything. Oh, we've just seen that from Tommy under pressure. Never expected to miss anything like that, even queuing over a ball. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah, it's the way they played it the right way. But like you say, this is.
You either play this with pace, or you drop it in and leave it on the cushion and leave a sort of a cut on the black.
I think if you're 0-0 in a race to 7, you're dropping this in, dragging it in with a touch of left hand side and coming back down the table. But I think under the pressure,
coming one across me. I'm coming across the table for the black
to play the black into the bottom left.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to hit that harder though, don't you?
I think I'm more confident doing that.
Yeah, I think personally myself, I'm dropping this in with bottom left, dragging it, coming off the side cushion and going floating towards the black. But I do think that might just drop this in dead weight and just leave a harder black. Looks like he's playing centre ball. Could be playing your shot, Burge, if he's playing it hard, but I certainly wouldn't like to hit this hard in the middle pocket. I think he's dropping it in. Yeah. So this is definitely a missable black. Is the white travelling or not? Can you just drop this in? Hold the white.
Phil's smiling. He's nodding his head. He don't like it. He's having 2 or 3 looks at it. He's obviously under pressure. He's feeling it. You never know.
Is this close to win off top left?
Nope.
No. It's
5-3.
5-3. Right.
Unbelievable.
I'm on.
I'll stay here. I'll commentate.
Okay, so Leighton Institute just need to win one of the next 2. Carlton need to win both for a black ball shootout.
Oh, if it goes to a black ball shootout, that'd be unbelievable. Looks like it's Leanne and Gaz against Lee Holroyd and Josh Guy. Gaz Parkinson. Not seen him about in a while. Against the voice you've just heard, Josh Guy. And the tallest man ever to live, Lee Holroyd.
Yes, he definitely got some height on the Carlton side.
Yeah.
With a combined height of about 17 foot.
You wouldn't want a cross coming in, would you?
No. So it looks like it's Lee Holroyd to break.
Monster break. It doesn't matter who's breaking, to be fair. Look, they're the same height. It's unbelievable. I feel intimidated looking at them.
Both of them could lean over from that side of the table and set the balls up.
Yeah, they could. That's not required, this frame.
So, unbelievable run from the Leighton, beat QZ in the semis,
Yeah.
and now
I wasn't present, I will add that, otherwise it might have been different.
League One winners
Right, well,
in the final.
it's a decent break, that as well. Reds look tasty.
Yeah,
I'd definitely be going Reds because of that yellow on the left hand side at the top, and the yellow on the bottom right as well.
yeah. The red closest to the 8 goes into this right corner. Josh just come round to have a look at it.
Definitely taking Reds here. He needs to be getting rid of the 2 at the top. With the black sitting on its almost on its spot, you don't want to be leaving any balls at the top of the table. Yeah. I think he wanted to be a bit closer to the one that's at the top left. You can still pot it though, and just come across with the white and play the red to the left middle. Use that yellow as a cannon. It's not the best. You can still use that yellow as a cannon, but
Yeah.
you're going to be skimming off it, and the white's going to be coming back down the table. Unless you play it with a bit of screw, at which point you're pushing that yellow towards the red. He's playing this one long, potentially. It's just off straight, so you can bring the white to stun the white just past that yellow. It's queuing. He's queued it. It's nicely done. Don't really want to believe in that red on the right hand side to last. It's not on the rail. So I think you can pop this one to the left middle now. Leave a slight angle on the red in the middle to pop that and come and land on the one on the right hand side. Roll the white through. Try not to snooker yourself on the yellow on the right. Then even if you are leaving the red on the bottom of the table to last, you're going to struggle for position because the black only goes into either the top pocket or the right middle. So you've got to play it precise for position. Josh doesn't want to be queuing over that yellow. I don't think he is. He's alright there. Don't know if he's got an angle though. He's straight down on it, so he might be able to stun it across for the other red, or maybe even bring it out. Yeah, he's left it as best as he can. Lee's just going to have to snip this down the rail, come twice across the table. As Josh has just pointed with his finger. Twice across the table with the white. It's a tough shot this, and the yellows are all there as well. Last thing you want to be doing is if you do miss this pot, you don't want to leave the bottom pocket open because then they're difficult yellow goes. Needs to concentrate on this shot. Play with a bit of touch of right hand side. Great shot. It's alright with that, it's alright, but like I said, the black only goes to either the right middle or the top right. So you might have to pop this and play a cannon on the yellow.
To the left of the 8.
Yeah, to the left of the black. Which again is a tough shot to judge the pot and get the cannon correct. If there's anyone I'd put on this shot though, it's Josh, to be fair. He might even not be doing that. He might just be trying to. He's not playing the cannon. He's trying to leave it just
Leave the
on
gap.
the left hand side, just past the yellow, so he can pop the black. Yeah, he's playing it with right hand side. He's missed the pot. Oh, it's dropped. He's got it. It's a great shot. I don't think that should have gone in. He rattled that for me.
Yeah,
It wipes his
fantastic.
feet. It's one good shot required now. Steady shot from Lee. Bring it back to within one.
Yeah,
In.
there you
Nice,
go.
nicely done.
5-4.
Fantastic little clearance there under pressure. 5-4. Getting a bit excited.
I think Josh may be coming back in the box to do this last frame.
I think he'll want to. I would. Oh God, I'm not even playing in this, and I'm nervous for the Blackpool shootout. I'm actually nervous.
Yeah, I think he's going to go and put his key away and be coming back in the box.
Tracking him across the room. He's hard to miss, isn't he? I don't think he is. Oh, he's putting his key away now. We'll see where he goes. So who's going to be the last doubles then? It's going to be AJ. AJ's not played yet, has he? AJ and Adam Gert maybe, or Rob Myerscough.
Jeff Worthington.
Jeff Worthington.
Jared, still not
Jared,
arrived
yeah.
yet.
Few choices there for Carlton. And it looks like, who's that with his key there? Is that Jeff?
That's Mark.
So Mark Sterling's going to be playing because he's got his cue in his hand. It's Mark Sterling and Lee Savage.
Yeah.
Against, we will find out. Oh, big frame, it's AJ and Rob Myerscough. So AJ, Andy Johnson and Rob Myerscough against Lee Savage and Mark Sterling. Will it be a 6-4 win for Leighton, or will it go 5-5 to a Blackpool shootout? I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know where Josh. Have you been keeping an eye on Josh? Where's he gone?
I don't know. Well, it's a bit hard not to say if he's in the vicinity, but
Oh, he's obviously not coming back in because they're starting. Looks like it's going to be a. I was going to say Carlton. That slowed down a lot, that yellow. So Leighton to break in the penultimate frame. I would just like to say Ian Sheldon is the tightest man alive. Will not allow
you're
it.
saying that like people don't know.
I know, but I never sort of really knew until I've literally now just had confirmation. He asks me for 20% stake on a football card. I give him the 20% of the stake, and in return, he gives me
4%.
He gives me 4%.
4% back.
He gives me 4% of the winnings when I've given 20% of the stake. I get 4% of the winnings, and he's happy about it. He's buzzing. He thinks that's right. Cheapest man alive. Never going to speak to him ever again. He's lost it. Yeah, is anyone looking for a player on Tuesdays? Because I ain't playing for him again.
So, dry break. And the yellows are there.
They are there. You've got to be going yellows. But with the bottom left pocket being pretty congested, I think you can pop this one to the left middle, and he's got a gap between the two reds. Let's pop one of his yellows to the bottom right. Continue. It's definitely not easy.
No.
Especially under pressure, knowing that they've got to get these, otherwise they've lost.
So yellows it is from Carlton.
I think he's got a nice angle there, you know. I think he can pop this one to the bottom right and then nudge that red away from the other yellow. Just drift this in. Oh, he stunned it. I don't think I'd have done that, but you know. Who am I? What do I know? I'm just a measly commentator. I know nothing.
At least you know your place.
Yeah.
So his options are now limited.
You've got to play the plant.
He has to play the plant now.
Either that way you can play the yellow to the top right, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I mean, realistically, that yellow doesn't go anywhere. The top one of the yellows that doesn't really go anywhere unless you clear the plant. It doesn't go to the left middle. It doesn't go to the right middle. It goes to the right corner if you get rid of the other yellow. So you're struggling for a pocket for that. You've got to rely on other shots. Whereas you can get rid of that now, but he's not going going to do that is AJ. You're going to play the plant, just drop it in. You don't need to stun it with any pace. Now they're going to have to clear that pocket. This is risky because you're opening it up now. The reds, once you pop this, the reds all go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
This is risky. If you don't pop this, you're still in control in a way.
It's wide open for the counter clearance if you miss. Got to dodge that red coming back up.
I don't know if I don't think I'm aggressive here. You know. No, I am. I'm lying. I'd fancy snipping this in and coming up between the two, between the yellow and the red.
Yeah.
Leaving the white pretty much where the head of the rest is now. Just to the left of it. Oh, it's fouled. Oh, he's nudged the ball with the rest.
And that should be it, really.
Absolutely disaster because he's left the most difficult red on the table now is the one that he's left him on. I would not be moving. If they move the white, this is a horrendous mistake. You can pop that red now. It's the most difficult red. Get it out of the way. Everything else goes.
Could even pop the yellow.
Yeah, you could pop the yellow, yeah.
Potting the yellow will give him better position.
Either way, you're not moving the white here.
No. No.
Imagine to lose it on that. Yeah, I think the ref just about saw that, mate. He did move about 3 foot across the table. Just about saw it along with everybody else on planet Earth.
So, in about 2 minutes, we should be saying congratulations to the Leighton Institute.
Should
because
be doing,
I don't see what could go wrong here. And they are taking the yellow first,
Yeah.
which is the right shot, I think.
The only thing that can go wrong here is if pressure gets to him, which is not out of the ordinary. In a penultimate frame, in a team knockout final to complete the double for a the Division 2 team against the Division 1 champions. There's a lot of,
And the Division 1 runners up in the semis.
Yeah.
You know, he's not had an easy route.
No, they haven't.
I thought he might have played the white through to the black spot, or in between the black spot and the top ball spot.
I'm just trying to think of the best route here myself. To be fair, I mean, I wouldn't be putting the one over the left middle. I don't think I'd be playing this one either. That he's looking at. I think I'd be playing the red in the middle of the table to the right middle. Bringing the white up the table to get rid of the 2 ones at the top. Working my way then back down the table. That's the way for me. This one to the right middle, drift the white back up the table, get rid of the 2 at the top, and then take your pick. This isn't the right shot for me. This isn't the right shot. That was, there was always a chance of a flip there. He's been lucky, really. You're always going to be on a red, but
another roll there though.
Yeah.
And it's awkward.
I don't think that was the right shot. Now he's got, the angle's going up the table now, so he's going to have to come up off the top cushion. Unless it's straight enough for him to be able to just screw it off the side cushion and leave the white pretty much where it is now for the red into the bottom right. I think the difficult one now is I don't know if that red passes the yellow to the left middle. We'll see which way they're playing it because that'll tell us.
Yeah, he had a bit of angle to it.
He's gone a bit too far there, really.
Yeah, he's a bit in the middle here now. So I think you might have to play the red he's closest to.
I don't think if you play the one to the bottom left now, he's gonna have to play this one really because otherwise you're drifting towards the right corner if you go to the other one. That's a good shot. So
Yeah,
if it goes to the middle, now, then it's all over. You can just pot it and roll it through, play the red into the right corner. but it mustn't do because they're not looking at it. They're looking at the bottom two. So he's got an off angle on both reds to the bottom left. He's just circling there where he wants the white. Easier said than done. Mark under pressure. The glove. I thought I was the only one with the glove. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. Oh, he's just slowed down.
Another roll there.
It just slowed down, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was looking perfect to be able to just roll this into the bottom left and then pop the red into the right middle. But this might go. They just, I can't really tell. Well, they're not playing it.
You might have to come past the yellow and play it into
the
this
bottom right.
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is
Oh
done.
no, they're coming back up into the bottom left. That's a fantastic shot. This is going to be a 6-4 win for Leighton. This. The roof's about to come off. I get the feeling it's going to kick off with Lee Savage's celebrations here. Oh, he's missed it!
He didn't get on the 8.
He's not even on the 8 as well. He's just that is pure pressure. The saving grace is the fact that he's covered the pocket. So Carlton's still with it all to do here. Leighton's still massively in control. They need to find. I mean, even if you roll the cushion, even if you roll the white off the yellow onto the side cushion now, it's an easy one cushion escape and the black's on. So for me, you've got to be aggressive here. For me, you've got to pot this and leave a double.
Yeah.
Because it's just too easy to get out. It's too easy to escape. And I've done it many times in all the games I've played. You know, you choose to play safe and they get it. You just regret it. You regret not going for it and then getting it.
You would have to be tight up against that yellow on the cushion so that to put out the angle for the one cushion, but that's virtually impossible to get.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks about all the times now. I'm looking at this and just imagining myself in it. Flashbacks of all the times where I've chose to play safe and it's just worked against me because it's just an easy one cushion escape. They pot it, the black's there, it's easy, you've lost the frame instead of just going for it. It's the choice they need to make now. They're deciding what, see, they're looking down the rail to see where they can leave the white. You could flick off the right hand side of this yellow in the middle of the, the one that's more in the middle of the table. You could flick off the right hand side of it and bring the white up towards the left corner, but then you're risking, because that would then sort of, it would cut off the easy one cushion escape.
Yeah.
But then you're risking either going in off or you're not playing it. You could even leave. You might play it too thick and leave an easy, not even a snooker, just put an easy pot into the corner. For me, I'm playing this one into the middle with screw. Playing the white sort of in towards the black, and then playing a double. That's what I'm playing.
Yeah, I think that's your only option.
I haven't got a clue what he's doing.
Well,
he could just roll it into the red.
Well, he's either rolling it into the red or he's going to try and play the cross double, which I don't think
is
an option.
I don't think he can. I think he might be looking at, if he plays it directly down the rail, he might be able to nudge the red out of the way and cover the pocket. I don't think that's possible. The red's going to hit the jaw and stay over the pocket. The white's going to be coming away from the side cushion because of the angle. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. It's all over, just like that. Just like that. Everyone's screaming, you're stealing hand. Take your time, boys. Just from the corner of the room. But that's going to be it. It's going to be a 6-4 win. Massive achievement for Leighton. Near the celebrations. Massive achievement. League 2 winners, now the team knockout winners. They've done the double. With a credit, we're looking forward to seeing them in Division 1 next season.
So, congratulations, Leighton. Unlucky Carlton.
Huge achievement, that.
A great match from a neutral point of view. A great match.
I mean, I'm neutral. I've only watched really sort of 2 or 3 frames and commented on it, but yeah. I mean, I think he's recreating the shot. I think that yellow's a little bit closer to the middle there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't think he'd played that, but end of the day, it's all over. Leighton will be in the Division 1 next season, so I'm sure we'll see a repeat of this match. Maybe not on stream.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, congratulations, Leighton.
So yeah, a good game. Thanks for joining us. We will be back on the 21st of. Well, we'll be back Saturday actually for the Cat 5-6 comp. 40 runners, and then the next league fixture will be the 21st of February, which is the 8-ball clearance knockout, and then the Masters on the 28th. So join us then. Good night from us. Thank you for the guest commentators tonight. We've had Lee Clough, we've had Josh Guy, and also Danny Burgess.
Okay, you've gone steadily down in standard of pool there.
I thought I'd go down in the order you entered the
Lee
box.
Clough, or is it in height?
Yeah, leave first.
Lee Clough,
Then Josh
Guy,
Guy.
Danny Burgess. Alright.
Then Danny Burge. Thank you very much. Good night.